Joined back here at Mike D. Lane Field here in the press box with UNA Associate Head Coach and Pitching Coach Matt Hancock. And Coach Hancock, first off, what can you say about the way this team bounced back with two impressive wins over a very good Nova Southeastern team after a tough road trip out to San Diego last weekend?
Really proud. Thought we pitched the ball really well. It was a big challenge for us, coming back from the tough road trip. But, it was an angry group this week at practice. We weren't happy with the way we represented ourselves out in California. And, to get Tyler to come out and set the tone the way he did and show why he's as good as he is. And then Lane came out and he really battled as well. And then, Channing, he had some tough situations there, and he bared down, made big pitches.
Let's start in game one. Tyler Joyner, coach, 9 innings, 4 hits, no runs, struck out 9. And like we saw last year, he seemed to get better and better as the game went on. But what can you say about the way he played?
I mean, that's the best version of Tyler right there. I mean, he was strike one after strike one. He was ahead in the count all day. He mixed his pitches well, kept them off balance. They never really had a true beat on him whatsoever. Just put on a clinic out there.
Then in game 2, Lane Wallace gives up 1 run in the first inning and really seemed to settle down. His final line, 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, but he gave the team a chance to win the ball game.
Yeah, Lane battled. I mean, we talked about going into the weekend like, look, we're going to give up some runs. I mean, these guys played last weekend, and the least amount of runs they scored was 8. They lost to Delta. They scored 10 in that one. They scored 26 against Catawba, who was number 15 in the country. They can swing the bat, and they can score. And we knew that going in. I said, guys, we give up a couple, so what? You just got to keep battling, keep grinding through the innings, and that's what we did.
Game 1, 7 runs in the first inning. Game 2, 7 innings in the second inning. So something about 7 runs in an inning, but offensively, Coach, in those 2 innings, the first game was a lot of hit batters, a lot of walks. But then in game 2, a lot of players stepping up. It was Logan Carter with 2 hits in each ball game. But offensively, what were your takeaways?
Well, we'll take them how we can get them. The first inning was unexpected. You don't see that very often. That guy struck out 13 last week and went 7 strong for him. And, transferred from MTSU. And he's a good arm. He had a rough day. You could tell he didn't have a feel for it. I was watching his warm-up pitches. I said his slider's flat. He's in trouble. And, we came out and, we didn't help him out. We didn't swing at bad pitches and got some runs. And then, the second inning in the second game was outstanding. I mean, we executed, just kept battling against another good arm. I mean, that kid who started game 2 for him, he's got 3 College World Series appearances under him when he's from the University of Miami. So, his fastball is a probably 92, 93 mile an hour fastball, and we finally started getting the barrel on it and produce some runs.
And, of course, in that second inning rally in game 2 where we scored 7 runs, it was Kyle Hubbock with a deep blast to left. No, it was – which way did he hit it? He hit it to right. I'm sorry, I was thinking of a different one you probably don't want to talk about. But a 3-run shot from Hubbock. It was great to see him come home and get another home run. He's chasing the all-time home run record here at UNA.
Yeah, and we need him to do that for us. Like, there's not a ton of home run options in our lineup. We got some guys that'll hit 4 or 5 on the year, hopefully, up and down the lineup. But Hubbock's the guy that, he's got a chance to hit 15+, and we need him to come up with a big hit when we need him to, and he did. He produced.
Channing Wall, 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. They weren't earned. A lot of adversity in that 6th inning of game 2. Then in the 7th inning, 2 quick outs. Gets a runner on base, but he still responded. Fault, you already sort of mentioned that, but Channing Wall, he'll be a guy you'll really count on this season.
Absolutely, more so than you saw him last year. I didn't. We're still looking for that middle relief, and we got 2 really good appearances last week from Clonch and Mancour in the middle innings. We didn't feel real comfortable going with the lefties against all those right-handed bats, so we went ahead and stretched Channing a little bit. Good to see him do that, but the 3 weak contacts in a row that led to the 2 runs. Really, I mean, we had a flare and right, and then 2 C&I ground balls, and that's what I just went out there and told him. I said, just keep making pitches, just don't give in, keep making pitches. I thought we got 2 quick outs, obviously, but then all of a sudden he started speeding up his tempo a little bit, and you could tell I'm like, no, don't do that. Just stay slow, keep working, keep doing what you do. And then he makes a big pitch to get to the end of the game for us. So,
mentally, Coach, these 2 wins after the tough weekend last weekend, what does it do for this team?
I think it gives them a reason to believe in themselves. I mean, let's face it, I don't care. Point Lone was a good ball club. It was a tough road trip. I don't care if we come out here and we lose these 2 games, and everyone say, well, you've had a tough start, you've had a tough schedule. It doesn't help the kids. It doesn't make them feel any better. We feel that it's way down the road, but we feel like we're a regional baseball team this year. And if we are, then these are the games that we got to win. And, we went out there and did it, and hopefully gives them some confidence and keep this thing going.
Two big wins for North Alabama over at Nova here at Mike Lane Field. That's UNA Associate Head Coach and Pitching Coach Matt Hancock. That'll do it. Before I wrap this up, do you know any update on tomorrow's games?
I think we're just going to wake up and see what it looks like. It looks wet.
Still planning if we can play at a 1 p.m. start?
I believe that's the plan. Coach Keenan and myself will get up early and we'll check the weather and see if anything's changed, if there's going to be a break. We'll make a decision from there.
So either way, be sure to visit roarlions.com or keep up with UNA baseball and athletics on Twitter or Facebook. We'll get word out to you. Hopefully, weather permits, we can get one more game in. It should be a great one. Coach Hancock, thanks for chatting with us.
Thank you.